the last time that I shot a video for you. It is, there's some swells out here, but it's really pretty calm. And no problem at all, just kind of motoring along. And I'm hoping to see some porpoises today, or some dolphins. Get some shots for you. Give you a little idea of where we are. That is Cabrillo Point over there. And Cabrillo is the name of the Spanish sailor who discovered San Diego Bay back in the 1500s. And you can actually drive from the top of that, where you see the antennas out there. You can drive down to the very bottom. And there are some tide pools and other kinds of cool stuff. Some very steep cliffs as well, I should say. But we're well offshore. And it's fun to be out here in the deep blue sea. So we're going to turn around and head back here pretty soon. And I'm going to give you some shots of some seals that are sitting on the buoys and that kind of thing. But it's pretty cool being this far out in the ocean. It's probably the nicest conditions that I've ever had out here. This is, we're looking directly south now, and that is Mexico in the distance. It's kind of hazy today down there, which isn't uncommon, but just ahead there you can see the skyline of downtown San Diego. So we're going to go ahead and head back in now. I'm going to try and do a little fishing later, but I'll report to you when we see some wildlife. So here's some of our tourists, freeloaders. And he's giving me a bad time and threatening me and telling me to get the hell out of here. As long as they don't come and jump in my boat, that's all I care. See you guys. There's one of our friendly Coast Guard cutters over there, and I thought I'd take a minute and tell you a little bit about the Coast Guard and what they do here in San Diego. As you can imagine, with us being so close to the border, we have Mexicans and immigrants coming up from Central America and South America that are trying to, many of them trying to get in legally, and others trying to get in illegally. So not only do they try and cross the fence that separates Mexico and San Diego and the United States in this area, but they also pay thousands and thousands of dollars to have mules, I believe they're called, try to sneak them into the country in boats, and those boats are called pangas. And it isn't uncommon to be watching the news and hear about a panga that has been found washed up on the beach. And sometimes people are in them, and other times just their belongings are there. They get out of the boat once they hit the shore and disperse into the community. A lot of times they're caught, and just off the point that we were looking at earlier with Rio, just off that point there was a panga that crashed onto the rocks, and some of the immigrants that were trying to get in were killed, and the mule that was captaining the vessel was arrested. But it was quite a story and may have even made the national news. As I pan on down the coast, this is all military, and there is a naval submarine base. There is what we call Spa War. I used to play with some of those, play golf with some of those guys. Spa War is electronic interception of foreign information and that kind of thing. They decipher it and pass it along to the powers that be, probably in Washington. But the entire northern side of the San Diego Bay is military of one kind or another, and on the south side as well, but of one kind or another. Submarines, aircraft carriers, intelligence gathering, and it's very well protected. Usually we'll see a patrol boat, a Navy patrol boat, that will just kind of motor up and down in front of these installations, and if you get too close, they are authorized to fire. So more to come. So what we're looking at here is North Island, and it's North Island Naval Air Station, I believe it is. They fly jets, but mostly helicopters out of here. I don't know that there's actually a squadron of jets here, but some do come and go out of here. Most of the jets are Marine Corps jets that fly out of Miramar, which is where I used to be stationed in the last century sometime. And anyway, here's obviously an aircraft carrier. It's the only one that we have in port right now. It's number 71. I'm not sure which one that is, but you can look it up. We have usually up to 3 aircraft carriers here. They don't like to keep 3 here because of the security aspect of it, kind of the Pearl Harbor idea. But anyway, we sometimes have the Ronald Reagan, we have the, I think, the Roosevelt and the Nimitz, and I'm not sure what other ones. And coming up here on my starboard is one of the security boats I was talking about. You can see one of those bad guns that they have. I think that's probably a 50 cal on the front, and as you can see on the side of it, it says Naval Security. So those guys are pretty serious. But I find it kind of interesting. There's a whole bunch of vehicles on the flight deck of this carrier. I'm not sure what that's all about. Anyway, that's that. There's the Coronado Bridge down in the distance. And then coming into view is the San Diego skyline again. And if you look over here, you can see a jet that is inbound for Lindbergh San Diego International Airport. And the airport is coming into view right over there someplace, but you can't actually see it from here. So what you're looking at now are the condos on Coronado Island. So this is the other side of the landmass that North Island Naval Air Station was located. So we're on the south side now, and those are the condos, and off in the distance you can see the red tiled top of the Hotel Del, the famous Hotel Del. It was a place that Ronald Reagan and many movie stars stayed back in the early days, early last century. And it's changed hands a number of times. It's still a very nice place to stay. It's very luxurious. A company I used to work for, we had our Christmas party there. And then as I pan over to my right, this is Coronado Golf Course, which I've played a number of times. It's a very flat golf course, so it's easy to walk. And then as we look back here, you can see the Coronado Bridge again in downtown San Diego. Or hopefully you can see that. I'm not sure how good of a job I'm doing with the camera. So we're gonna sneak in here just a little bit and then we're gonna turn around. There's some young ones over there having sailing lessons.